Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are doing a 6-month flip through of 2 of my planners. I have my big vertical happy planner here, and I have my dashboard planner here. And in the past, I've done a 6-month flip through of my classic vertical planner, but I think we're going to save that for the end of the year and just do a whole year because some of it is duplicated of what's in here because this is kind of like my main everything. So we're just going to go through these. So first up is my dashboard planner. This is the planner that I use for everything Plan with Elise related. So you are going to see some of this I can't show, like the beginning and notes pages and stuff, but you are going to see what it takes to be Plan with Elise, sort of. I don't know. I feel like that sounded very weird. So this is how I use my monthly. I put a green dot when I have a video planned for the spot, and then I do a check mark once the video has been filmed, uploaded, all of that. So I feel like this is actually quite neat as compared to what you'll start to see throughout the rest of the year. We started a little bit neater. There are some things that have correction tape and sticky notes and all of that. So sometimes this planner is very full. Sometimes things just don't end up getting done. But I feel like I've been showing this all year. So I don't know that it's anything that you haven't seen before, but maybe you want to see it kind of all in one. Now, what's important to remember here is if you missed my announcement, I finished writing a book. I was writing it from December through March. So a lot of what's in here, not this week in particular, I don't think, but a lot of what's in here is that process, but I may have been vague or not included at certain weeks because of needing to not share it publicly and that I was sharing this planner every week. Like I'm trying to find one. I think this was an example of how much time I was working on it each day. And this was one of the hardest things I've ever done, like trying to work full time while having a YouTube channel and a Patreon and writing a book at the same time. So you can see here like how much time I was putting in after everything else that I was doing. I really love this spread. This is using wrong stickers. And then here's a week that I didn't really fill everything out. M2 is another book mention. That's milestone 2. This was using Planner Kate kits, I remember. And then this is probably a Calva Plan or Live Love Posh Floral. I'm not always going to remember what each of these are. And then this was when I had mapped out a currently, but didn't really finish it at all. I mean, kind of set it up, didn't really continue writing in it. Now we get a little bit messier with my monthly page. And this was fun. This was using Planner Kate kits as well. And these are just all the different things that I need to do each week in order to keep everything going. This is one of my favorite spreads. This is using wallpaper. It's actually wallpaper that's in my office, stick and peel. And I was like, that's just a big sticker. And this video didn't do very well on YouTube, but I really enjoyed making it. This was also, my first date with James was on the 31st. So this was also when life got even crazier because I was in a new growing relationship at this time. And then this is for Valentine's Day, which is really pretty. This is using, I think, Whimsy Luxe stickers and a scrapbook paper. And then we have an Amber Plans Her Day winter floral here. I like when I see a blank day on a weekend because it means that I was doing things and not just working all day. I remember this video I was doing trying to use Happy Planner vertical stickers in a dashboard, and I think that this came out really fun. I like how it came out. It looks like I did not do my March currently there. And then we are continuing the messy mode. So many things get rescheduled and moved around, and I find out about releases, and then I try to move things, and it's a bit of a mess, but it works for me. This is the system that I have not changed. I have not changed the way that I plan out videos, and it's worked really well. This is one of my favorite spreads. This is using Live Love Posh Plant Babe, I think. And over here, I write releases and zooms. So this week there were 1, 2, 3 releases. I had 4 Zoom calls. So a lot that I was working on all at once. And this is using Kell of a Plan Lemon Love stickers. This is cute. I mean, a lot of these look the same because I set this planner up pretty much the same way every week. Then I got sick and didn't do anything. That's part of when I feel grateful for how hard I work when I do feel good, because I just never know if I'm going to be sick or have a migraine or something is going to come up and I won't be able to work. And then we have some more florals with the scallop boxes by Mojo Dojo Plans. I do have currently on this side, but I'm going to not show it because there's revenue stuff on there and those numbers I don't show. Now we have April, where I clearly used correction tape sometimes and then just a lot of crossing out. April was one of those months that it was really important to push as hard as I could to get everything done because of Go Wild and being away for part of April. So we have really pretty Spring Allure stickers from Live Love Posh. Look how many videos I did that week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's probably a record of videos. That's kind of crazy. But my goal this week was to be filmed through coming home from Go Wild, which looks like I probably was. And then we have a Castatic Plans here. This is pretty. I like this one. And I think this was maybe when I lost. Oh no, this is the week of Go Wild. I was like, wait, why is there nothing here? But this is the week of Go Wild. Then I came back and just did a simple black and white spread. And then for the currently, I didn't do anything for May there. And then we have my messy monthly yet again. And we jump to, I think these are Live Love Posh Functionally Chic Purple Blooms here. And this is maybe an Amber Planter Day floral. This is using Rainbow Florals, I believe, by Kell of a Plan. This came out really pretty. And then I covered up when I probably wasn't going to be around. Are we in May? This would have been when I went to Shelter Island for the weekend. Yes, because then we have Memorial Day weekend here. I didn't write anything down. And went down Thursday night for, down the shore Thursday night for Memorial Day. And then we have the last week of May. This is pretty. I like the big florals here. What I hope you get out of this is how you can decorate a lot, but still have plenty of room for function. June is probably one of the messiest monthlies with my video schedule that I've ever seen. There was so much moving around. Some of the moving around happens as a result of releases. Like I remember I had my June calendar pretty set up, and then I found out that there was going to be a Planny-Thing release. So everything got shifted over. Like my classic went up on Thursday instead of its typical Saturday, and everything else got moved. On the sidebar here are my Patreon exclusive videos. So I decided I wanted to do a dashboard because I wanted to put a Laurel Denise video up. If you look each month, you'll be able to see. We are doing more and more exclusive videos. This last month I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably more than that because I did more weekly goals videos. And I think so far in July, I have them planned for at least 2 a week. This is in June. This is when I moved over to a Kell of a Plan dashboard on the right side and Live Love Posh quad on the left. And this I found to be really, really good for me. I really like this layout. The middle pages are blank because of adding in a middle page in between the spread. The spread. This was for, I think it was the weekend of Father's Day. I was away this weekend. So a lot of times I'll just cover up when I know I'm not going to be able to get anything done. And then I guess I put a packing list in the middle of this. This week was when I was supposed to go down the shore for the weekend and ended up going down Tuesday. So I didn't even take this with me. Nothing else really got done, but I was able to do that because of how much I was working ahead. And then this was the last weekend in June. I didn't write anything here. I don't know what I originally intended to put here, but I was home this weekend and I got a lot of work done. And so I just used a sheet of filler paper to be able to map out everything that I wanted to do. This was half a year of videos plus weekly exclusive YouTube videos and UGC videos, which is user generated content, which are videos that I create for other brands each week. So on any given week, I'm creating between, I'd say, 8 and 10 videos for YouTube. So it's a lot, but I love this planner and it works really, really well for me. And I have a tasks tab here, and that's where I just like brainstorm. I have stuff to do for Patreon and I have projects, and this is where I keep all my Plan with Elise stuff. Now we have my big vertical happy planner. So in this planner, I don't fill out the monthly at all, and I don't do the currently, but I do the weekly spreads. I feel like we need a little bit more height here. Okay, so it's crazy to think that we are 6 months into the year. I can't believe it as I'm looking at this planner and I remember all of these days so clearly, and that now we are in July. So I love being able to write my to-dos in my planner, but also list out appointments, when I went to see a Broadway show, added a little bit of notes here. We had our first snow of the season. The woods outside look beautiful. Reese's Book Club shared the reel I made for them, and I got 600 plus new followers and a boost in Etsy sales. Writing down what I'm reading, and then important things over here. And not every box is going to have stuff in it. It's just how it goes, but hopefully most of them do. This was for National Sticker Day. This spread was really fun. This also kind of tells the story without you knowing it of my book. So like this, when I see Mo is my editor's name. So I know that I had a meeting with him that day. I don't know what I needed to set up over here, but apparently I set up something. But this is a fun rainbow spread. It's really cute. This was using balance stickers by Happy Planner. And again, noting Zoom calls, meetings. This was probably with my editor also, because I don't usually put work meetings, but Plan with Elise stuff goes in here. So that's what that would have been for. And again, not everything gets filled out. This was definitely a spread that I really didn't use. I don't know what was going on that week, but I didn't seem to use most of these boxes or this checklist. I don't know what happened, but I did like this. This was kind of fun and unique. Then we jump to February. I loved this spread. I loved using the stencils in here and really had a lot of fun. I felt like the yellow and black made me happy. January was finally over, and this was, you know what, where's my pen? I don't have a pen here. I was just gonna write out his name there because he's got a name. It's so hard. Like, it was really difficult when I was first dating because I don't want to write someone in my planner who's not going to be around, right? And I think this may have even been an after the pen video, or maybe not, but like I share so much of my life online, and some things needed to be kept for me until I knew what it was going to be. So anyway, I really like this spread. I loved this one. This is a Castetic Plans. This is an example of like a very full spread. There's so many stickers in here, but there's also so much decoration and so much productivity. I've got Zooms. We have what I'm reading. We have a date night, 2 date nights here, and a little bit of feeling, which is really nice. I liked this one. And then we have Valentine's Day. Not everything gets filled out, but I like this. I'm seeing some dates over here, the plumber coming, time with my niece and nephew, more Zoom calls. And then this was using a planner cake kit, showing how you can use a vertical or a classic sized kit in a big planner. It makes me happy looking back at these because I just like remember really fun things. Like we had lunch at this restaurant and I met his best friend for the first time. Like just, it feels like because I met James in January, my planner is kind of I don't know, it holds the memories of that, but I'm also seeing so many other cool things in my life. Really, the only thing that's not in here as much is the book, because I was showing so much of my planner. As they say, the book, here's a meeting with my editor. But that was all happening off camera. I love this spread. I had so much fun with the layering here. This is using Live Love Posh, probably Spring Allure. Then we jump to March, and we have Mojo Jojo Plans. Not Mojo Jojo, sorry, Jojo's Pretty Paper Shop. And I liked the boxes, the way that I did that at the top and the bottom. This was a day I wasn't even home, so we have blank lines, but that's okay. Then we have St. Patrick's spread using Retro Babe by Live Love Posh. And we are already mid-March with this. It's crazy to look at, but we have Zoom calls, books, dates, releases, fun events. I like this spread. And then we have another one from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop, except then I got sick. So not as much got filled in. And this was fun. I used a little bit of scrapbook paper here and layered it with stickers, tried something new. I don't know why so much of this didn't get filled out, but I feel like I probably lost the Today stickers that I was using. And then, oh wait, Roots. So this was, I could actually totally fill this out because I remember, because Roots was that night he asked me to be his girlfriend. And then Saturday was his niece's birthday party. Oops, this pen is not working. All right, I'll fill this in off camera, but this was his niece's birthday party, and this was Easter with his family. Then we go to April, and we have a Castetic Plan sticker book here, little rainy April theme. And we had an earthquake in New Jersey. Crazy. And then we have Wrong Wrong's party time stickers. And this was James's birthday weekend, and it was a busy weekend. I had so much going on. I had nails, hair, dinner, drinks Sunday. I had a baby shower, and then back to his place for his birthday so we could go to Topgolf. It was a really, really busy weekend. And on Friday, before this all happened, I broke a tooth. So I was dealing with all of this with a broken tooth and needing to go to the dentist on Monday morning. It was just a mess, which was the day before I went to Dallas for Go Wild. It was just a really crazy few days. It's kind of a miracle that I survived it. But this is Go Wild week, more memory keeping than to-dos. Then we are back from Go Wild, and I wrote down that this was the first time we spent an entire weekend together, so there really weren't many to-dos happening. And I guess this is probably when my weekends started becoming less productive and more about life itself. You'll start to see the weekends just don't have as many checklists. I did I think this is maybe a Kelva plan, purple floral here from one of the Roy G. Bibs. This is really pretty. Writing down what I'm watching, going to dinner, Zooms, appointments. I watched my niece and nephew that night and slept at my brother's. Very cute. Oh, I loved this one. I don't remember the name of this sticker book. Wildly Chic, maybe? But this is really cute. This is Live Love Posh. I had fun with this spread. A lot of fun. I feel like sometimes my creativity really comes out. Sometimes it doesn't. But I love how different every single week is, even though like the main setup tends to be the same. This was road trip theme because we went to Shelter Island for the weekend. And then we had Memorial Day. I had my 200th Peloton ride. I couldn't say that. And then just did a little bit of like journaling and memory keeping. And my college roommate had a baby. And then we have a Castetic Plans sticker book here. Really cute. And again, wrote down my plans. A lot of plans this week. We got home Monday night from Memorial Day weekend down the shore. Had a Zoom Tuesday. Went to his kickball game Wednesday and to dinner. Thursday had dinner with a friend. Friday, we went to visit his friend's baby and then went to this really cool bar called Recess. Saturday night, I cooked, but I went in the morning to see my friend, and then I went to the pool. Sunday, I went to the pool with his sister and daughter and nieces, and then they came over for dinner. So it was pretty much plans every single day that week. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with a lot of plans, which took some time for me. This is the first week in June. This was using a new Happy Planner sticker book, and it's cute. Didn't get much done, but I did clean my garage out, so that was good. And then we have a Castetic Plan sticker book here. This was when we went away for the weekend with his friends to celebrate one of their 40th birthdays, so no checklists over here, but that was intentional. And then this week, I planned on being home, but this is the week that we went down the shore Tuesday night and stayed until Sunday. So I used white pen to cover up the bullet points, and I just journaled about what we did, or did a little bit of memory keeping rather than journaling. And then we have the final week in June, and this was a really fun neutral spread using the I can't say that word, but this is the Happy Planner sticker book, and I really like this spread. It kept me very productive. I set my goals, I accomplished them. I wrote in this a lot, and I think that it came out really cute. So hopefully you enjoyed and you got a little bit of an idea of how I use these planners. I thought that showcasing both of these two planners would be kind of a good variety and not having too much repetition. And I think that's a wrap. So thank you if you've watched the videos where I originally created these spreads, or you're watching this. I really do appreciate your support so very much. I think that's a wrap. I'll see you next time.